We are back with NHL 17, brand new episodes. We finished off great with the last one. Kevin and I ended up winning in overtime with not that much time into it. The redemption of Bates. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, definitely do so. It's one of the funniest NHL things I've seen in a while. But on the team today, Dustin Whitcomb. Dusty, how are you?
Hello. I'm good. How about you, man?
I'm great. And on commentary, we do have Brandon there too.
Yeah, whatever.
he's coming
so
in a little bit
emphatic about being here.
So, Dusty, it's been a little while since you played NHL, right?
Yeah, I mean, the last time I turned it on was when we played the NHL 18 beta, so
Okay.
it's going to be a bit of an adjustment getting back into things. It's not like I'm a hockey player to begin with, so mentally I'm going to be way out there, I'm sure.
Now, we tried to do this a while ago with my last laptop, and I really enjoyed it because it really brought some indication to what you're all about. So I want to do it again. Who is it like? Because, I mean, yeah, you're a baseball guy. You can tell me everything about every pitcher, every batter, all that sort of stuff, earns run average, all that sort of stuff. But for hockey, who's a player that you really enjoy right now?
I'm a big fan of Derek Dorsett.
Yep.
Solely because he's just such a goon, and I don't know, it's just the way he plays the game is he plays it like Brett Laurie plays baseball, where he just goes hard, he no holds barred. Yeah, he takes a lot of penalty minutes for stupid things, but he
Right.
really is an imposing force on the team. And when your guys out there on the line, it's like, well, we gotta really watch our backs there, and it's kind of how I want to play, but it just does not translate.
Well, you're making some good passes today, so we'll call that a success.
To start. It's still early. It's only 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes into the first period. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, Dorsett, he does have his moments because he's that stereotypical grinder who can hit, but he's had some good games where he's put some pucks in the net, which is it's always nice to see.
here you go. Good hit, Stevens.
Kevin and I both noticed it was really weird because you see the defensive efforts from the defense in 18 compared to 17, and it's like they definitely upped their game for sure. They don't
Thank
do the
goodness,
pin
because
against the wall and stuff.
Well, that's been the bane of our team's existence,
Yeah.
and I wish they were filming sooner so they could no hands down that our defense was the worst playing EASHL. No matter what happened, they somehow had a lapse at one point in the game, and it usually ended up costing us, or just they were never there to begin with.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, goalies can have a bad game, but it seems like every game the defense has a bad one. Like, not even close.
Well, it's nothing so far, so they haven't ruined it yet.
Yep, we're actually I
good
gotta
effort.
say, just from what we've seen so far, the D's been playing pretty well for the Jo Blobs, which is unexpected.
They've been in training camp
Even
since
if
I've been
guys
gone.
not even watching the game currently right now, that is pretty unexpected, because usually they suck. And suck is like putting it very lightly.
Yeah.
Very lightly.
So we got Brandon on commentary right now. Brandon, we tagged it for you, the podcast that you do, Another Man's Musings. What is it about? Like, I got a penalty. What is it about topics that really annoy people that you enjoy so much?
Are you referring to something that was posted recently?
No, I'm just
Whereas
talking about in general, because you are very much like, and one of the things I love about you but hate about you at the same time is the fact that you know how to get on people's gears very easily. And it's not like you go out of your way to piss people off. It's just you are very well educated and you have an opinion about everything. So, like, as a kid, did you get like did you notice you were pissing people off, or is this just like as you got older?
Yeah, basically, I've been pissing people off for a long, long time, and it's not just friends; it's family too, or it's just random people. Especially when I work in customer service, it was the worst. Because in customer service, let's be real, anybody who's worked customer service is going to get treated like junk. Okay? And every time you get treated like junk, you always want to have that one inclination to just say, you know what, buddy? don't really like you right now, to whomever that customer may be. And so there are a lot of ways to saying bad things to people without actually saying bad things to people. And in that case, I mean, like, vulgar, you know? You don't really have to say anything vulgar to anybody to really get them upset. You know, you just gotta, you know, just grind their gears in a different way that that'll make it seem like you're the civil one. So, and I learned to do that at a very young age, yes, absolutely. But at the same time, though, it's not like, I'm not going to say I enjoy it. But at the same time, though, you know, if you're going to get upset at something that isn't really going to get, you know, you don't really need to get upset over it, then absolutely I'm going to say something about it.
Well, I look forward to seeing what your next topic is. And I mean, like, the beautiful thing about your podcast, which I love, is the fact that it's like 7 minutes. It's not like 20 minutes of you just talking.
Who has time for like 45 minutes in a day? Time is money. So you know what? I figured, you know what? You kind of make it like it is, you know, the length of a song or something. Yep. You know, between 3 and 7 minutes, maybe.
Little Kiss from the Rose.
I don't know how long Kiss from a Rose is.
It's about 4 minutes.
3 minutes and 50 seconds.
But there's no Stairway to Heaven type music, you know? There's no, like, it ain't out there.
Right. I got
Not unless you're getting into those epic 70s metal suites, as they call them.
Yeah. Bathroom break songs. Well, there we go. We got the power play still. And they haven't scored. We haven't scored, but you know what? I think there's, as the stereotypical
we put more
hockey
pressure on them, though.
Yeah, we did. We gave them 110% that period. A lot of good things. Just got to take it to the net.
Yeah, you tell them. You tell them, Coach.
I love how wordy you are with that. It's like you've been to hockey training.
Yeah. Oh, man. We're going to get ready for it. When 18 comes out, we got tryouts for the Jo Blobs. Well, I don't think they'll be the Jo Blobs, actually. I think we're going to go back to the cross chops.
It's legendary. It has a lot of sentimental value to us.
Plus, 18 has mascots, and if I can find a Paul Cross looking mascot, I will be so happy. Like,
at the same time, though, why isn't why do we have to restrict ourselves to just the Jo Blobs or the cross chops? Like, maybe there's some mascot, or maybe there's some symbol that's going to go along with what we're all about. Maybe we'll be somebody else.
If we can think of something that's more clever, I will gladly use that as a team name for sure. I mean, the Jo Blobs came out of hearing like the play-by-play wrong, so
yeah, the doo-wop-a-wop, you know, I'm okay with that.
The doo-wop-a-wop,
or the doo-wop-a-wops, I should say.
Well, Sealy's not.
So well.
Okay, you know what really grinds my gears? You know what? Just kind of out of something right over here. Do you know when sometimes a bottle of dressing or, you know, a bottle of some sort of sauce is supposed to have some sort of a stopping thing to it, but then you go and unscrew the whole thing out, and then apparently it just takes everything out completely. So when you go and pour something, everything just comes out. You
got to be careful.
Is that just me? That seems
that
like
is. I think that's just you, because it's like you just gotta you tip it. You got moderation. Is that?
I don't know how ironic that is. I don't know how this is going to be, but that's literally how Tasha described what she's like after she delivered a baby.
Oh. Well, there's a.
So yeah, I'm eating tomatoes right now.
Even the ref's saying that's offside. Give
him the eggs. That, guys. Hey, you know what? That's one of the reasons I'm glad I'm a guy.
Yeah. I'll give. I mean, if we're gonna go into this territory, I didn't really expect it to go this way, but yeah, I give women all the credit in the world to be able to give birth, because, I mean, give us a man cold and we're out for the count.
Well,
try being in the room when that's happening.
Man colds compared to pregnancies,
right?
There is
they don't even know.
There is no way. They have no idea how it feels to have a cold.
Oh. Yeah, there's it's just got a bunch of angry comments. You don't even know. There you go.
No, I totally understand. But I also get both sides in the sense where, for whatever reason, when a guy has a cold, it's the worst thing ever.
Oh, it is.
And you know what? For whatever reason, it is the worst thing ever. I don't get it.
As someone who's been through like a bunch of stuff that started out as like the man cold and turned out to be like a parasite and then thick bloods, I'm kind of like on the same sort of idea that, yeah, maybe we should, like, there's a lot of people that say, no, don't go to the doctor, you're going to be fine. But every once in a while, there's something there that's like, yeah, maybe this could save your life or keep you from not losing a bunch of poundage.
Treat it like you would if you were a parent. You know, if it's something that if your kid had it, would you take them to the hospital for it? If yes, then you go too. Plain and simple.
Oh, I'm wrapping my kid in bubble wrap. It's like, that's what's going to happen.
Good luck with that.
Little Giants, like, remember that scene? My mom said the padding you gave me wasn't strong enough. Oh.
I'll have to rewatch that movie.
That's such a good movie.
Never seen it.
You've never seen Little Giants? Oh, man.
What's
Rick
it about?
Moranis. You got the guy from Married with
Ed
Children.
O'Neill.
Ed O'Neill, thank you. You got what's his face? The guy who was like the heartthrob with like Casper and
Macaulay Culkin?
No. He was
The Friendly Ghost?
Yeah. He was oh geez. If you saw him, you'd be like, okay, that's the guy. I know exactly what you're talking about. He was also in Now and Then. He was in the first. Oh jeez, I'm drawing a blank right now.
You are drawing a blank because I'm drawing a blank. I have no idea what you're talking about. Right Any of these movies.
He was in the first Final Destination. He was the good guy in Final Destination.
Gyllenhaal?
No.
Devon Sawa.
Devon Sawa. There you go.
Devon Sawa.
Did you look that up?
No, but I used to the guy, the good guy in the first Final Destination.
He was a
he was
big
in Idle
deal.
Hands.
He was a big deal at the 90s. He was like Tiger Beat.
Tiger Beat?
Yeah, it was a magazine for girls. I'm just gonna shush.
Yeah, you know what? I'm interested to know a little bit more though at the same time.
Yeah, it was my sister. She loved Devon Sawa.
Sure.
It's funny. We're making all these like references to people, and the last one it was it was Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks because he just got arrested for like heroin.
What?
Yeah, he got arrested for having heroin or something. And I was saying to Kev, like, he doesn't look good. It's like you clearly have been putting stuff in your body that you shouldn't be.
On the plus side, he lost weight because of it.
Yeah, but it doesn't look
that
good.
That is not a plus side. Look at how weird Macaulay Culkin looked after that whole spiel that he had there.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
It looked very, very unhealthy. But then I saw a photo of him like a couple of weeks ago, or it could have even been last week. He looks really good now.
He's bounced back hard.
He's turned his life around.
He's gotten a little bit of help.
Yep. I didn't realize that he is the godfather to Michael Jackson's kids.
Huh. Well, that's strange.
Yeah. I know. It's because
wasn't it like him, Corey Feldman, and Michael Jackson were all really tight, weren't they?
Yep, they were. But yeah, like
Corey
he
Feldman,
and Paris Jackson were hanging out recently, and it's like in the article, it's like the godfather of the children. So it's like, oh, okay, well, there you go. Good for you.
Blanket in Paris.
Blanket. Oh, there's a goal.
Oh, that must be the safe word there for a goalie collapsing.
Blanket in Paris. Blanket. Oh boy. Okay. We can still beat these guys. Don't. Oh, okay.
Know what's going on right now?
We're down 1-0 with 2 minutes left in the second periods. Only a couple penalties. It's
Keely
tough.
and I have won a pair.
Yep. It really is. If you're watching the footage right now and you're like, these guys can't get anything going. It's tough to talk about something interesting, and I don't even know if we're being interesting right now. But it's tough to talk and then play a hockey game or a video game in general, because like your brain is doing one thing and your mouth's doing something else, and your hands are there, and it's.
They're just there.
See, that's exactly like you can't even formulate proper sentences when you're trying to win the face-off. But
it's a lot of button mashing at times, flicking at times.
It's not the easiest.
Well, Graziano makes it look easy. He leads the team in scoring, doesn't he?
No.
I don't think so, no. Maybe in goals, but not in points.
Oh.
Come on now.
That honor has to go to our games played leader.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I play this game probably more than anybody. I've probably got about 100 more games played than the closest person, which is Brandon. But, I mean...
Allegedly.
As the person who is single, has a pretty simple life, and doesn't have to worry about a child or moving or different things like that, I generally do get more time to play. So if you guys had the same amount of time, I guarantee you there'd be some differences. Like, you probably would have the most goals, and Dusty, you probably have the most penalties. Yep.
It's not my fault.
Well, you did ram the guy. Like, your penalty was a pretty solid.
It was an interference call, yeah.
Yeah.
That's because we were in their zone. We could have had a chance to have the puck, and I want to make sure my stick's ready with a one-timer.
Yeah.
You know, can't blame me all the time for that.
Just
keener.
Get in there. All right, there we go. These guys like to spam the poke check, something fierce.
And yet, we haven't got a tripping call. They only have one tripping penalty.
Like, seriously, like that. And then I get a tripping penalty. Oh, come on, ref. That is dumb. Call a dive.
It's the beard.
It's the beard, yeah.
It's profiling. You look rough.
Luckily enough, this is like the first time when I can actually say the beard is kind of what I'm at right now in real life. Like, I actually can grow facial hair, which is a very special time. It took me 29 years to do it.
Puberty suits you.
Yeah, right? It's great. My voice is lower now. I'm getting hair in weird places. It's...
Please explain.
Yeah, right? Well, you see, when your body starts to develop more so...
yes.
You get more blood flow. You get some developments. So things increase in size. Things decrease.
Okay.
It's just a very special time. And then when you meet that special someone in life... There's the birds and the bees, and you know that's when babies come. What is what?
What things decrease?
Your hairline.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Yes, very much so. Apparently, those who can grow bigger beards are more likely to be bald sooner. I was reading a weird. Report on that.
I'll never have to worry.
What's the correlation between getting more hair and balding?
There's a certain chemical in your body that develops, and it allows more growth to your face, but then it takes away from the top of your head. And I mean, that's not always the case. There are plenty of guys who have a full head of hair and can grow a very nice beard, but are you kidding me? Oh, well.
I thought it was me.
Nope. Another try at poke check and back in the box. That's frustrating. But yeah, no, there's actually a gene that will affect your hair growth. The funny thing is, they said if by 25 you can't grow a really nice set of facial hair, you're probably not going to. Took me until 29 to actually be able to see it. Maybe I just didn't give it enough time, because I would cut it out of frustration. But yeah.
Well, mine's patchy, so I'm 31. It's gonna stay that way then.
You're done. It's not happening.
I can get a mustache, but that's nothing I really want to wear full time.
Nope. Especially with a child by parks and stuff, that doesn't really help.
You know what? My dad had a mustache when I was born, so traditionally it's not that bad, but that was the 80s, so...
Everybody had cool mustaches back then.
Exactly. Like now it's just not cool to have a mustache unless you can curl the ends and eat hemp.
Yep, and curl the ends and eat hemp. And it has to be like a thinner mustache, I find.
Yeah.
Boys, oh, come on, get that.
Yeah, if it looks like a total nose broom, no, that's a no-go.
But I love the nose broom.
My uncle had that when he played professional hockey. He had this. I'm not going to say it looked like Lanny McDonald's, but it was like somebody put a black comb underneath his nostrils.
Nice. Who's your uncle?
He played in the WHA. His name is Jeff Jakes.
Oh, I thought you said Jeff Jett. I'm like, that's a badass name, Jeff Jett. Why are you called Whitcomb? Go with Jett.
Well, because he married my aunt, so he's not blood part of the family.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay. Jeff Jett. Battery sounds like a 90s kids like superhero show.
Right next to Max Steel. It's Jeff Jett.
Jeff Jett. Boop, 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 boop.
Tune in to YTV's The Zone.
Speaking of fun little Jeff Jetts and odd little quirks about, names, if you want. I'm sure Jeff Jett isn't really his name. Did you know that Booker T from the WWE is running for mayor of Houston?
Yep. Oh, come on.
Come on.
That's
Goalie.
good. I mean, I can cover him, but there's not that much I can do in the front of the net when I'm around on the side. That's D.
Well, what is the job of the centerman? I mean, you're the guy who just goes wherever the puck is, right? If I'm not mistaken.
You play down low. You cover the open man, but I was covering the guy with the puck, which was my guy, I believe. So, yeah. Still got time.
Oh shoot.
Oh, Mackenzie. Oh, dinger. But yes, Booker T is running. I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility. Jesse Ventura was governor of Minnesota for a number of years, and like
if you get a chance to kill Arnold in a movie, you deserve to be that.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
But
well,
Booker T.
I don't even know any of his policy. I'd like to know what he's all about.
we'll do a look up and see what's going on.
What is Booker T's platform? Comment below.
Yeah, Booker Huffman, which is his full name. Running. Yeah, I mean he's from Houston. He's actually got a wrestling school there. He's got a wrestling promotion there that he does when he's not on Monday Night Raw and stuff. It's pretty crazy. Like.
Is it like an accredited school? Like you can get a degree in wrestling?
No, like you learn how to take the bumps and stuff. Oh, come on. You learn how to become a professional wrestler. But like so many people go in, it doesn't mean you're going to be the next Rock or Steve Austin or whoever. It's just you'll know what you're doing, and it really comes down to if you're coordinated and if you have a good persona and if you're able to really like get on the mic. If you don't have a personality, it doesn't really work. You could be the biggest guy out there and be boring.
Look at Andre the Giant.
I mean, but Andre could still get emotion from people. Like, you know what I mean? Like he was big, he was menacing, and you were like, he could kill somebody.
Give me an example of somebody who's really large and has no personality. And do not say Great Khali.
He's got a ton of personality. Somebody right now, I mean, a lot of people are saying Baron Corbin is really bland and boring. He's supposed to be a dick, though. Like, that's his character. He's a former football player who thinks he knows better than the wrestlers out there. But I could see that, and it sounds awful, Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal is, I mean, they're pushing him right now. He's the world champion, but just because he's portrayed as being from India, he's actually from Calgary, of all places. You got to have more to it than that. Like his promos are kind of just there. His wrestling is not that great. It's just like sometimes you get on a kick with a guy, and it's like we're going to try to make this work. They wanted to expand the WWE network to India, so they put it on him, and it just really hasn't worked out. So. I don't know. There's a lot of good and bad in wrestling, but we'll save that, I guess, for another chat. 2-0. Jo Blobs lost, so we are now 2-2 on the YouTube series. Hopefully we can get another win the next game.